Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hobo here today, and it's Monday, so that means Raw and a Raw review. Well, I can't even be too hard on this week's show. It wasn't too terrible. So let's kick this thing off right from the top. We get ourselves a recap of last week's crazily hectic main event. Then we get some Roman Reigns, some Stephanie McMahon interruption, then some Mick Foley interruption. Mick Foley announces Seth Rollins versus Rusev later tonight. Mick also says that Roman will get another match with Kevin Owens not for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, this is SmackDown. No, Mick says that Roman will get another match against Kevin Owens tonight. Kevin Owens interrupts. Stephanie says, it's all good, KO. It's not for the title. But Mick says it's not for the title, but it's going to be in a steel cage. And I was like, oh my god, we're going to have a steel cage match live on Raw. So then we get Seth Rollins arriving for his match. Rusev yells at Mick Foley in the backstage, who then gets a phone call from, Kevin Owens' best friend. There we go. Chris Jericho. And I love Chris Jericho, man. Even though it was a phone call and he wasn't there live, he's still the greatest man who ever lived. I swear to you. Seth Rollins versus Rusev. Get a double count out in this match. Good match. But we do get the double count out. Seth Rollins knocks Rusev off of the stage. And then he jumps onto the announce table. And then jumps off of the announce table onto Rusev. So very craziness going on here. Seth Rollins risking life and limb. It will not be the last time he risks life and limb for a spot. Only 6 days before the most important pay-per-view match of his existence, pretty much. Dana Brooke unintentionally gives Mick Foley the idea to make the Women's Championship match a fatal three-way with Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. We get ourselves a Meet the Cruiserweights segment. Then we get some Jericho talking to Kevin Owens. Says he's going to make a list of everything Foley has done wrong as general manager, and he's going to show it to him. Braun Strowman versus Sin Cara. Braun wins. Great. Sasha and Bayley talk about how the old times are not the new era. And Sasha and Bayley go out for their match against Dana Brooke and Charlotte, tag team style. Charlotte and Dana pick up the win here. Good match. Could be better. It's going to be really good this Sunday, I hope. Then we get some Seth Rollins walking into Stephanie McMahon's office, talking about how there's a lot of good memories that were made in Steph's office, and he asked, why would you give this up? Why would you give all the memories that we made up for Kevin Owens? And she said, look, for the last time, I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with Triple H coming out and attacking you during the Universal Championship match. And Rollins is like, that's a load of bullarchy. I don't buy it. And, well, okay. Sorry, I'm watching Monday Night Football at the same time I'm recording this review. And this is a punt return. Hold on. We just broke into a punt return. We just broke into Eddie Royal dancing down the sideline for a punt return touchdown. Bears go, and they've scored their second touchdown. It's still 29-13 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Bears aren't winning this game. But what a touchdown. That was great. Sorry about that interruption. But then we get Bo Dallas versus Gary Graham, who is a jobber. Bo wins. Cesaro versus Sheamus in their next match. Cesaro picks up the win. And they're going to have their final match, Mick Foley says, at the pay-per-view this Sunday. Jericho, he's talking to Foley in the backstage. He says he's going to make the list of Jericho, which is saying all the things that Mick Foley has done wrong as GM. Jericho talks about the list of Jericho in the ring. Cass and Enzo interrupt. The Shining Stars interrupt. The New Day interrupt. Then Gallows and Anderson interrupt. Jericho says that he has made a new list. A list of stupid idiots. And everyone is on that. On the list. There we go. I can't English. Sami Zayn interrupts and attacks Chris Jericho. Everyone begins fighting. Then we get ourselves a 10-man tag with the heels versus the faces. So it's Cass and Enzo and the New Day and Sami Zayn versus the Shining Stars, Gallows and Anderson, and Chris Jericho. Enzo pins one of the Shining Stars for the win. And then we get Mick Foley coming out to announce the Cruiserweights. Gives a very passionate speech about them. Announces Rich Swann, then Grand Metalik, then Cedric Alexander, then the Brian Kendrick. And it's a number 1 contender match for TJ Perkins' Cruiserweight Championship. Brian Kendrick makes Alexander tap with the Captain's Hook to advance to this Sunday's main event for the Cruiserweights anyway, championship match against TJ Perkins. Side note, this match was awesome. What do you expect from these damn Cruiserweights besides putting on a hell of a match? Which is exactly what they did. That was a balls out match, I swear. The match was great. It really was. Next we get Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in that damn steel cage. Roman escapes before Owens can't escape the cage, so Roman was climbing, went over the top, his feet hit the ground before Owens could climb out of the front. It was a good match, pretty anticlimactic ending. Whoa, kind of disappointed by that, but what do you want? Rusev then tries to attack Roman Reigns on the outside. Then Rusev and Kevin Owens manage to get the upper hand on Roman Reigns and lock him inside of the steel cage. Ooh! Then they start beating the piss out of Roman Reigns. And then my boy Seth Rollins runs down to the ring, scales the cage, knocks Kevin Owens off the wall. Then he knocks Rusev off the wall. Then he stands in the corner of the cage, on the top corner of the cage. And he leaps with a flying crossbody off of the cage and onto Kevin Owens and Rusev. So twice tonight, this man has risked life and limb for a spot involving jumping off something stupidly high with a crossbody. So congratulations, Seth Rollins. You've won my heart, and I love you. Alright, I was just watching the onside kick attempt on Monday Night Football because, of course, the Bears are down 29-14 with 5:08 left, and they failed to convert. But overall, for Monday Night Raw, I'm going to have to say that it ends up being a 7. A strong 7 tonight. Good show. I enjoyed it. The Cruiserweights really helped. What else was good? Yeah, I don't remember. I had something in my mind that I was going to talk about, but I don't remember anymore. It was the Cruiserweights who stole the show here on Monday Night Raw, which, what else is new? These guys are going to be tearing it up every week, unless they don't give them enough time to go out there and ball out, which is what they're doing. They're balling out. These guys are crazy. These guys are crazy. Expect that TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick match this Sunday to be something you've never seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me, your boy Hobo. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Drop a comment. Share the channel and this video with all of your peers. Make sure that they know that I'm the greatest man who ever lived, and I'm giving you the gift of Hobo. Drink it in, man. And I will see you guys in the next video.